And we are live. Make sure that, oh, I'm going to turn the microphone around. Light on. Yes. Okay. Yes, Monica was first. I saw her pop on. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Joanne.
I was here first.
You were here first? That's right, because you have to direct traffic. Hi, Kathy. Hi, James. My son was out here playing with some settings, so I'm hoping everything works well tonight. We're having a focusing issue with lighting, so I'm hoping he fixed it well enough for tonight anyways. He said he's going to play with it next week. Hello, hello. So our beach house is full. I sold the last 2 beds today, so the retreat is full. Now we just wait. Marcy will be here Wednesday. We'll have her do the Jeopardy song for us.
Hello.
So I'm sure a lot of you heard that Mixed Media Girl will be here Wednesday. She'll be doing her live from the Porage. So make sure you check out her channel Wednesday night. I have to show you guys something. You all know that I'm getting a puppy, right? Because I haven't said anything about it, right?
You're what?
Let me move this for a
Getting
second.
puppy.
So I ordered a couple of outfits for her because it's going to be so cold in New York in November. I'm afraid she'll be chilly. So I got her this little Adidas doggy outfit. It's tiny. And I was so excited when I got that. So I got to wash it first. And then today came the cupcake outfit that Maria and Shelly and I were laughing about. It is so stinking cute and is so soft and so fuzzy. So she'll be wearing this one too. These will be her jammies. I've never had a dog that I got to dress up before. It's going to be fun.
That poor dog.
And I got a package from Amazon that I put somewhere. Oh.
Hello, Jen from Maryland.
I thought I had it right there.
Yes, Susan, a crazy pet parent.
I've never been one, so it's my first time. Arthur and Henry only ever had sweaters.
That's not true. They had Halloween costumes too.
Oh, they did have Halloween and Christmas outfits, yes. So, anyways, I did get a package from Amazon. It's a bottle of silicone. I don't know where I put the envelope, but it was from Monica Strickland. Thank you very much, Monica. I appreciate it very much. Yes, you have, Brian. You've seen Arthur and Henry in their Christmas outfits for sure.
Hello, Kim, Cheryl, Joanne. Glad you could join us. Everybody else that I didn't say hello to.
Carrie, it's a Westie. We have one video of her in the group, and we showed her last week. I've not gotten a new video yet. I'm assuming they're filming one for their channel for this week. As soon as they put it up, I'll share it. So, last week's paintings. I went first last week because I was having some issues with some viewers.
With me.
No, with viewers complaining. So, this was my first one last week. I used the Cloud Pour paint. I really liked the way that it dried. It gave it some interest here and a little bit of fuzziness here. Whoops. Right there. So that'll look pretty, especially if I resin it. It's really going to give it some depth in these areas. So I may go ahead and resin that one because I think it's kind of cool. I mean, it's not just a plain ring pour. It kind of just jetted out.
Just want to say hello to Sherry and Barbara.
And then this one was Alan's. What did you do?
JMP. 3 flip cups.
3 flip cups. So I thought it was going to dry a lot darker, but it didn't. But we put some shine on there. All those metallics will pop back out. It's pretty sure. It's pretty. So I need to mark that.
Hello, Terry and Mo.
14th, right? We like to date the back so we don't have to like try to find these paintings after we get them finished. And then my last painting, because I only did 3 last week, was this beautiful flip and drag. I am in love with this, guys. This is definitely going to get resin. This gold bronze is just amazing in here. And we used Maria's Lake Forest. So we have that in there in little areas. And we used the green interference. So that came out really pretty. So I'm excited about that one too. All right, Mr. Welch.
Mr. Welch, you go first.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, huh?
They want to go back to our regular program.
Oh.
So you don't get to sit. But I showed.
Dang. Tight fit there, isn't it?
Nah, I'm sorry. I was packing them in.
Yeah, I give
It's
you
like,
surprise.
Ellen Welch, come on down. You're our first contestant on the Barrage Pouring channel.
And choose your paints.
Oh, you're looking for gloves. I know. I have so much stuff to put away. Took me 4 hours to make dog food today because I didn't have any help.
Did you record it?
No,
Why not?
because I didn't have any help.
Didn't have any help.
Carrie, I got your check today. If you weren't here earlier, we're booked solid. So everybody that's paid their deposits or has paid most of their trip from last year, we are good to go. Now we just wait.
Yeah, that excruciating wait.
It is. Wait, the wait is awful.
Brian, how many days?
235. You already posted it. He's a step ahead of you tonight, Al.
Brian's always ahead of me.
So we're missing Maria tonight. She's not feeling well. So Shelly and Brian have got it.
Maybe Nate will pop in. Play hooky again.
I don't know. That's cool, Care. So Sarah Mack used our paints on her channel last week. And she showed her dried results today on her video. It came out really pretty. So if you get a chance, watch her latest. But not the one that she posted today, but the one before that is the Praj Posse paints. Did I put you on the spot?
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
I'm sorry.
But I'm never ready. So
Yeah, so they're used to it.
I'm the opposite.
They're all running to get their snacks while you're picking the colors.
There's snacks right there. Big old box of snacks.
Not as big as the big old bags of candy I bought yesterday.
You shouldn't talk about that stuff.
Mary Ellen, I got your email. We don't have a code for Stone Coat anymore. We just have an affiliate link. I was going to answer you back before we went live, but I got a little tied up with orders from Etsy.
In my laundry. Don't forget my laundry.
Ellen's laundry.
Twelve by 12 canvas.
Pretty colors. I might have to stir that, babe.
No. Actually, it wasn't too bad.
You didn't miss anything yet, Bri. My son rearranged my desk. I can't find anything. I haven't heard a peep, Susan. I'm waiting on a video. They did Lulu's puppies on Saturday, so Ellie will be filmed next.
You hope.
I hope. I hope they're not going to have her be camera shy. Hi, Dina. Their channel is called My Westies TV. Hi, Cam. I know their one dog, Reba, is due. They said she's huge. She usually has like 5 to 7 puppies, so that will be fun to watch when she has her puppies, when they have a basket full of newborns. It's so cute. They weigh them every week on camera so you can watch them grow up. I just watched Lulu's puppies learn how to eat solid food the other day. It was so cute. There's Nate.
Told you he'd show up.
Thanks for the link, Shelly. Oh, she got to go back the other way. Oh, sorry. You didn't miss anything, Nate. We were just talking about the puppy. You missed her outfits. I can send you pictures.
Yeah. She bought me new outfits too.
I did?
Yeah.
What, swimming trunks for the beach for next year?
Okay. Use the WD-40 silicone spray and the gadget. It's a knob. A canal.
A
A
canal?
water canal.
Water faucet handle. Shower handle.
No, it's a canal. Color choices. Coral, reef, metallic.
You gotta remember the camera's the other way now.
Galaxy blue shimmer.
Kathy Carr sent us that faucet handle. Thank you, Kathy.
Silver spoon. Soho ultramarine blue.
Instead of doing it upside down.
I am not.
See, Shelly just said they're turned wrong, Alan.
There, are you happy? Gold rush.
Because that monitor that's 2 feet away from you isn't enough, right?
Yeah, I'll give you a schmooch.
So that's Galaxy Blue, right? So you did Coral Reef and then Galaxy Blue.
Yes.
Okay.
And the gold rush.
I forgot, is there a hole in that handle?
There is in the
Oh.
center.
Yep, I remember you did one with this already. Oh, boy.
I'll buy you what?
Probably 18, Jen. That's what it kind of looks like. How many slots?
$16. I don't count the pedals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16.
60?
Do I count these two?
I don't know.
Yes, I did. 16. Okay, now the one non-Parage posse is the Soho Ultramarine Blue.
I hope the consistency is good on that one because I didn't get to those yet.
And the Silver Spoon.
That one looked like it all went down the middle and not on the sides. Do the outside ring. It's so heavy, it's going right down in.
I should throw a little black in the center.
Yes, Michael's is having their lowest prices of the season sale, guys. They're on till, is it the 23rd, I think? 60% off. But you want to be careful because you can go online and buy the Pro Packs, and they're actually cheaper in the Pro Packs for some sizes. So check the Pro Packs first if you're going to order online. Hi, Catherine.
One more round.
Linda, we just got a little bit of rain from that Sally. It was just like a crappy rainy day, nothing bad. No, Mary Ellen, they do not have a discount code right now. I even looked at their latest video to see if they were running a sale. I didn't have one. Mike throws one out once in a while, but he doesn't have anything right now. I'm staying away from Michael's.
That means she's sending me.
No, I do not need any canvas. Did you hear what I said?
I don't believe you.
I have enough gallery wraps to last me at least 6 months. If I did a gallery wrap painting every day. Well, not every day. How much coral did you put in? Just one layer or two?
Two. It's out here.
I love that coral in there with that galaxy blue.
Now, there's going to be a lot of paint, I think, in the center, too. I almost think I should put some coral in the center.
Nate knows how many canvases I hoard. I have more now, Nate.
Let's just say we had to get a 10 by 10 shed.
Not for canvas. For everything else.
For everything else.
Michael's is having a sale, Laura. 60% off canvases. So on the level ones, Marianne, they're more like a student grade canvas, and that's pretty much, I think, what Alan's working on right now is a level 1. A level 2 still has the same thickness as a level 1, but it's gasketed in the back. So it's a little more professional. It's just not as deep. And then the level 3 are the deep gallery canvases that if you're going to show, like in an art gallery, they like to have you use the deep canvas. So that's why they call them gallery wraps.
Occasionally, I get to use gallery wraps. Occasionally.
I do have some twos over there. I was thinking to show them the difference.
I wonder if I should spin it. Touch it, see if there ain't air bubbles. Got a lot of paint in there.
That's a pretty color combo. I think I would have played with them a little bit before I tilted it though. So you didn't stuck with a dot. That's good, Catherine, because my son was out here monkeying with the lights. He had me in a whiteout for a minute and then he fixed it. So he did some work on my laptop today. So while I had him out here, I took advantage of him. Oh, so Brian's getting close to his 1,000 subs. If you guys have not subscribed to Brian yet, please do. Brian, put your link in for your channel. I watched his box top spin today. It was pretty cool. It's fun to watch Brian when he slams all that paint down. It's hilarious. But I think my favorite thing about watching Brian is when he goes. Yeah, you guys can fix that notification thing by unsubscribing and then resubscribe and make sure you click the bell on all again. Look at those cells. Those are cool. We could get Nate working on his channel again. We all used to love to watch Nate do his embellishing. Yeah, YouTube's monkeying around with accounts again, so if you're not getting notifications to your favorite channels, you definitely want to check it out. You're too far forward. You're too far forward. Huh. I do it too, Bri, but I tap my fingers. Mary Ellen's saying to skewer the middle.
I was thinking. What do you think?
Well, you could do that. Make sure you pull straight out, though.
The skewer maybe later.
Yeah, you've had that balloon blown out for what, 2 weeks now? That looks better. I love that coral reef with that blue. And the silver even.
Got a feeling it's still a lot of paint. I mean, I could pull some of that coral out through there.
Maybe on that one side where it's a little wonky.
Right here?
No.
Here?
To your, yeah. Push it towards the middle a little bit.
Push it to the middle?
The coral, yeah.
Okay.
And it kind of ties it in. Just hope it don't go wonky though. Looks like a mum opening.
Mum's the word.
Mum's the word.
I think I'm going to leave it.
I have to ask you, is Eddie happy tonight getting his regular food back? That's pretty. That pops. That coral black pops.
You're living dangerously with those paintings from last week sitting right there, you know.
I know. I really don't have anywhere to put them. I don't want to put them on the floor. I have to take all those resin paintings and put them up so that I have room. Because Marcy and I are probably going to paint quite a few paintings while she's here. Oh,
Okay.
so I did end up going to the doctor last week, guys, for my hip. So he gave me steroids. I have one more day, I think. I have piriformis syndrome. So if the steroids didn't cut it, then I'll have to go for PT, Nate. And
Hurry up, Nate.
so I have the 2 more days, but my pain is starting to come back today, but it might be because I was on my feet all day today. So hopefully it'll go away. It's not as painful as it was, but man, it was sore. And then when the doctor started stretching me, I was like, oh, no, 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 no. I don't bend that way. What's bad? Oh, you want me to pick it up?
Okay.
There you go.
I'll be right back.
So if this doesn't work, then, the PT thing, and I don't have time for that. So it'll be fun. But we had a funeral yesterday. We didn't bury him, but we had a funeral service for Alan's uncle yesterday. He did die from his pancreatic cancer. So that was a sad day yesterday. But that's life, right? It's been one heck of a week. Let's just say that. It'll only get better. Oh. All right. So yeah, it was Uncle Tom, Alan's uncle. He had gone to Cancer Treatment Centers of America and had all his surgeries and stuff, and he'd gotten better, but it came back on his liver. All right.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do a reverse swipe. Brian kind of inspired me today to, I'm going to kind of do it his way instead of my way, which means I'll have to spin it. I'll have to make a mess. I'm going to have to tack my things down because I already put push pins in.
Thank you, Kim. Talking about Uncle Tom.
Yeah, I told him. So they all headed to New York today because that's where they're originally from, so they can do services up there as well. It's not fun with this COVID thing, guys. It's like you can't have as many people there, and you have to wear a mask, and hugs are sparse.
Sorry, Gloria. She said she lost a close friend unexpectedly last week.
It's rough. I'm going to go up the camera a little bit, guys. Hang on. I'm taking you for a ride. There we go. All right. I want to play with some color.
Of course you do.
I do. I definitely want to use our lemon lime shimmer because it is just a beautiful color that no one has tried to love yet. But I also want to throw in Shelley's Masquerade because I think that would offset it gorgeously.
Porn star wants to know, is your pad upside down?
No, I have it on the plastic side up. Because in case I want to pull a skin, I can scrape it. And let's put some Moody Blue in there. That'll be our contrast. And I think I'll swipe with white. Or I could do the black bronze. Should I do white or black, guys?
Cass says Snow White. And then we got Nate.
So I can put a little Snow White in there now if I'm going to use the black swipe. And that'll...
Everybody's going for the black. Kim Rhodey says she loves your lemon lime shimmer.
I love it too.
With teal and purple.
Okay. So I'm going to do a flip cup first. I'm going to set this aside.
Cass said she used it today.
Oh, the Snow White? So we'll go ahead and put just a little bit of that in the bottom of the cup. Now remember, all my paints have silicone, so we aren't going to have cells. I think next to that I'm going to do the Moody Blue, because I think it just looks pretty next to white.
Brian said it might be a little too dark. The Moody Blue.
It's on the white. It might lighten it. It might be okay.
Hello, Joyce.
We'll
Glad you
do
could join
some
us.
lemon lime shimmer on that Moody Blue. And I definitely don't want to put the purple on that, so we're going to go ahead with Shelley's Masquerade. I'll go a little bit of white before the Violet Vineyard, or Vineyard Violet. Oh my goodness, I don't even know my own color names. Then I'll go with the Moody Blue again. Some more of that yummy lemon lime. Shelley's Masquerade. I've gotten to love that color. Just a touch, and I can put a little violet on top.
I think it's the name.
Shelley's?
Yeah.
I know. They all own it.
Oh, Cheryl, I was thinking the same thing. The shot says Nights in White Satin. You know, Cheryl's got it stuck in her head.
So I'm going to do a flip from up high. Not bad. Okay. Here's our black base.
Black bronze.
Black bronze.
Martha Baker says, hello, I'm new to your channel. Do you mix your own paint colors?
I do. Yes, and we sell them on Etsy, and I also sell them privately. All right, let's let her go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let me get just a tiny torch. I don't want to bring too many cells up yet. So now when I do a reverse swipe, I pull the color over. I'm not going to scoop. I'm just going to swipe across.
This is Brian's method.
This is Brian's method, yes. I normally
The
scoop.
last, I know other people have done this too. But you've seen Brian do this recently, right?
Today. He inspired me to do one. I hadn't done one in a while.
See that? Mama like it.
Okay.
We got a Wowzers. Hello, Stacy from Kitchener, Ontario. Emily, I saw something similar to that too. She said she saw a sea tortoise. Not anymore.
It's gone. It's under the sea. I like to clean my tools as I go, you guys. You know what a neat freak I am in my painting area. So a lot of our color will sink into the black as well, so we won't see all of it. I'm just warming up that paint. So when I spin it, those cells should pop up pretty well. Now I'm going to make a mess.
So Kyle says, is there silicone in the paints?
Yes.
And Kathy Carr says she saw Wiggles do this.
I've been doing this technique for about 3 years, so I watched him today, actually. He did a live today. I didn't catch the whole thing, but I'm going to do one more. Just getting a little centrifugal force on there to level out the paint.
Monica Strickland, I haven't been able to comment because I've been sanding and cleaning tiles.
It's not fun, is it, Monica?
You go, girl.
I feel your pain because I got about 40 of them over there I have to do, if not more. You guys have no clue how many paintings I need to do. I haven't touched them. I keep saying I got to do them, and I haven't touched them. That's the reason I'm coughing, too, is the steroids are really opening up my lungs. Because I have he's starting to think that I have a little bit of asthma, so the steroids really help me breathe better. So then I cough.
That's a cool shot. She said she was late because she was poly coating a commission piece. Bye, Nate. Go take care of your schooling.
Bye, Nate. Thanks for coming in. I miss you.
Linda Brown wants to know, what do you use to sand your tiles?
I use 220 grit sandpaper. And then wipe the dust off and hit it with a little bit of alcohol before you put a second coat on. I'll just let that develop for a minute.
And Sue Johnson says, on her big TV, those cells are incredible. Hello, Kathy. Glad you could join us.
I'm loving that lemon lime. I'm so glad I picked it. I'm a lemon lime girl anyway. Anything with that and dark blue, and I used to have that turquoise lemon lime. Oh, that's even gorgeous right there. Can't see it. It's washed out by the light.
Martha Baker says, wow, beautiful. You make it look easy.
It comes down to paint consistency, guys. If your paint consistency is correct, you should be able to make a decent painting. They have to all run the same. Now remember, the black that we pulled over this was the base coat, so that's always more like coffee creamer, where your paints are more like a little thicker than melted ice cream. I kind of like a little mound on my paints now. Even the Snow White showed up a little bit.
Mary Ellen said, not a whole lot of the purple showed up.
It's inside the blue. It's really pretty. I'll bring it up and show it to you in a minute here. It's still popping cells.
Patricia says, very galactic.
This one will be pretty resin because of the depth.
Didn't Patricia win last week?
She did.
Did you get your paints, Patricia? Kathy Carr said, beautiful, looks like outer space.
I'm digging that lemon line though. With Shelley's Masquerade, it's still pretty. All right, let me pop this off of here so I can wipe this off real quick.
Ooh, there's a good question. Martha Baker says, I thought you couldn't resin anything with cells.
Yes, you can. You just have to clean it off. So if you're using a decent paint brand, like mine, you should be able to use a little bit of dish soap water. I used to say everything about the baby powder. You remember, guys? You clean them with baby powder, clean with baby powder. If you wipe that painting off with dish soap water and then use a clean rag, like rinse it. If you still see silicone, then yeah, you probably should have used a little bit of baby powder on it first. But if you don't, go right ahead and do your alcohol wipe and do your resin the next day. Don't do it the same day. You want to let that alcohol gas off of the paint because paint has ammonia in it and it has to gas off. So once you touch that paint with alcohol, alcohol melts acrylic. Sorry. So you want to make sure that that has a chance to set up again. It's usually 24 hours. So pretty. I think my favorite spot is right there.
Laura Thompson says, if anyone still has Art Mind's knockout, send it to Christina and get her to reproduce it.
I could do that. Oops. I was going to hit that with my foot. Yeah, I got pretty close to the Masquerade is pretty close to Mysterious. It's not quite as sparkly, but the color is there.
Brian says, wait, are you saying the powder is not necessary?
Brian, you use a lot of silicone. I would say stick with the powder. If you're using a ton of silicone, yeah, you still want to try the powder.
Kathy Carr says she thinks she has some.
Knockout?
I think so. Kathleen McClure, beautiful painting. Share us.
All I need is a swatch on a piece of paper.
Sarah Mack has some. Monica wants to know, what is knockout?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't buy craft paint too often, although I did get my silver color shift. And my white one is on the way, hopefully.
Didn't you say there was another one you didn't have?
These are the two, the white and the silver. Oh, the purple. I cannot find the purple flash anywhere in a big bottle. They all have the little bottles, and I'm not paying $5 for a little bottle of purple color shift.
Yeah, Emily, we're asking the same question. What color is knockout?
Yeah, what color is knockout? Is it red?
Laura Thompson says, best I can tell, it is a color of pink orange.
Is that the one that I did with the coral reef? Because I want to say it was Emily that sent me a little jar and wanted me to match that up for her. So I did the coral reef because our coral reef has gold in it.
Kathy Carr says it's pink.
Can't see the gold in it, but our coral reef has gold in it. Okay, Kath, you send me a swatchy.
She's going to send you a picture.
Oh, a picture. Okay. If I have a swatch, though, I can pretty much match it up if I have the correct mica. It's a pinky orange.
Like a knockout rose.
Ooh, that sounds pretty.
Okay, Kathy King wants to get the party started.
All right.
Well, we're in the middle of the party right now.
You're up, Alan.
All right. Who said so?
Martha, I have over 700 videos, honey. You knock yourself out. We have one whole playlist of just tutorials. If you want to start from supplies to shipping, it's all there. I have lots of categories in the playlists.
It's all there.
It's all there. Whoops. Brian wants you to do the 4-split cup. What did you tell me earlier?
What did I tell you earlier?
I hate washing those things. Google says peach pink.
Did I say that?
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's true.
Linda, no, that's Dragonfly Color Shift. It's a paint color. They do have the Dragonfly Glaze. That's like the one you sent me. That you can paint over colors, and you can add it 2 colors to make it a little color shift too. I add it 2 colors sometimes when I want to do something special.
Special. Special. You gotta do something special.
I missed that question. Sorry. Susan, I have the bloom recipe video number 500. Did you check Plaid, Linda? Plaid's website? They usually have it on there, but they're small bottles. They don't have those new ones in the big bottles yet. Maybe some Orchid Ale up above.
Orchid.
Orchid Flash.
This one.
Yeah, and I like the blue violet too with those colors. You could switch that if you want to do that one instead.
Blue violet.
It's the 4th one over.
This one.
Yeah, because it looks really pretty with pink.
In place of the Orchid Flash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with the black base on this.
To make it pop.
So I want another lighter color. Purple raspberry. That's too close to the rose
That
madder.
dries kind of dark. How about the PBO? Pink or
Iridescent.
yeah. That'll be pretty. The first color on black because it'll break apart, sell out on the edges. It'll be beautiful.
One more.
Maybe some silver. Right in front of you.
Yeah, I used that one.
I know we need
How about
another
pastel yellow?
We need another metallic in our paint line, don't we? Or how about interference? There's violet up there in the little bottle on the end here. Sweetheart. Up. Yep.
They're all white.
It's interference.
No, but they're all white.
But they give the iridescent. Thank you, Deanne. I appreciate you.
My least favorite.
It's not as bad as the other one.
It's not me, I can tell you that.
It's not that bad. Is that the black bronze?
No, it's just a black base. And it stinks too.
Not as bad as the white one that we dumped the white ones. But they dried fine. Bad flow trawl, guys.
Are we sure that's what it was?
I don't know because I don't know if that's Artist Lock black flow in that jug because I was trying to use up all those flows. Some things just do not mix well with Floetrol. It gives a funky smell. But that white was really bad.
That was bad.
That was like rotten eggs. Marcy has a bottle that she uses on her channel. It has a big A on it. She said, was it yesterday during her live or Saturday? She says the A has 2 more letters after it. It was funny. Sue Johnson said, how about a metallic peacock green or blue? So that would be like the PBO blue-green that's over there, or
Toy box over there.
Linda, I feel your pain. I had a whole jug of Victoria's Muscadine wine, 32 ounces full. I dropped it on the floor and the container cracked and like opened up as it hit. I had paint from one end of the studio to the other. I could have cried.
And on the shades.
It's even on my shades. I can't even get it off my shades. It's splattered that high.
Just about 9 feet up.
You know, not to mention that it takes me a bit to mix those colors, you know, and then to drop a whole jug. And that's such a waste of paint. Can you pull that back, sweetheart? Thank you. I almost did cry. I was on the floor cleaning up paint for hours. And it stained my floors, but that's why I bought linoleum for the garage floor because I didn't want to ruin the concrete. So as long as the stains are on the linoleum, I really don't care.
Thank God I was at work.
I know. Well, even you tried to clean up after it dried. You tried to peel it, and it wouldn't even peel up underneath the racking systems. That's true, Beth. Because we talked, Alan and Jacob and I were talking about it today. Because I said, I got to put things up because I don't know how messy Marcy's going to be. And I'm going to have to be messy with her. It's going to be very hard for me.
Is Brian coming too?
No.
Oh.
I'll be okay, Beth. It's only for a day and a half. I'll be all right. If it was a whole week, I don't know.
You know Marcy's probably watching this.
I don't care. She can watch. I don't care. She knows I love her. She still needs prayers.
Okay. Bottle bottoms. Duals. I got a 12 by 16 canvas, right?
Resin drips on leather. That should peel off. I have resin drips everywhere out here. So I pay what, $20 for a sheet of linoleum that I'll never replace until I can't walk on it anymore when it's crunchy.
Better than trying.
Oh, it takes the leather with it when you peel it. That would be awful. I've had it between my toes. I've had it in my hair.
PBO iridescent violet blue. Soho rose madder. I like that color.
Yes, you do.
Soho magenta.
We just like those new little bottles.
Folk art color shift blue violet flash. And the golden interference violet.
I will be honest, though, I do have resin on the concrete before I became a studio. Remember when I did that table and I got it all over the floor? We'll just get a big razor blade and scrape it if we ever sell our house. Linda, I get them from Kitchen Restock. The shipping's a little expensive, but the bottles are good quality. But I'll tell you, the milkier the bottle you buy, the better shelf life you'll have with your paints. So I make sure I get the right bottles when I buy them for paint.
These are the 7. So
I have some, Deanne.
These are from Hint, right? The 7s?
Yes, the Hint bottle. Yeah. Yeah, Maria sent me some, and Mary Ellen sent me some. So I have a lot of them. I'm going to be working on that recipe for the white, though, because I do have the pearl medium. Hi, Vic. Oh, her new design cup. No, I do not have that. Brian hasn't printed one yet. Get on that, Brian.
Didn't he get a new printer?
Yep. Yeah, if you guys want pouring things like cups and gadgets, Brian's got them all. Hit him up. His sales are great.
That was the golden interference violet.
Vicky said sorry about your mouse sound.
Thanks, Vic. Martha Baker wants to know, what is that in the middle? In the middle.
Oh, it's a bottle bottom. Can you show her? So we cut the bottoms off of water bottles, and that's a Hint water bottle.
This one is a 5, which I believe is from a regular soda bottle, a 20-ounce
Like
soda
a Pepsi,
bottle.
yeah. And then the Hints are 7. And then the American Ice from Walmart is 6. American Ice water.
Like these. Because I'm going to use these too.
Yeah, just put more in there. Mm-hmm. It's going to fill it up with flowers, guys. And when he tilts, you won't have to worry about losing too much. Yeah, Brian has some great split cups. He's got the 2, the 4, the 5. Anytime you guys like order stuff from me, if you need bottle bottoms, let me know. Because I have a whole like little plastic tub full of them. I'm more than happy to share them if you're ordering paint. I'll just pop them in your box. Just let me know before I seal the box. Are you making this for Kaylee?
Why is she a pinky?
Not really. She used to be pink and purple, but she's different now. I don't mean it that way. I mean she's not into pink and purple. I don't normally buy bottled drinks like that. So I bought them for the bottoms and Ellen drank the drinks. So
Yeah, I had to make the sacrifice. What to do with those middles?
I would pull them in with a skewer or
Yeah, it's
push
hard
down
with
on the
it.
canvas and suck the paint out. You've got, yep. You got the pipettes over there too, if you want to suck the paint out.
What?
The pipettes.
Oh yeah. Glad you mentioned this. This is a cool gadget.
Well, you have to push the canvas down first.
Not necessarily.
Well, you'll get more paint if you do that. Martha, it takes a bit to get the hang of it, but once you do, you'll be unstoppable. It's such an addiction to pour paint. Stacy, yes, I can ship the jars to Canada, but the shipping is quite high. I think the medium flat rate is like $39.80. So you could get up to 16 jars in a medium flat rate. The lighting is better tonight, guys. I just noticed that, especially with this pink on the canvas. I think he got rid of our focusing issue too.
Let's see what we got under here. More
Yeah,
black
you
paint?
can learn something new every day doing acrylic pouring. You want to challenge yourself to come up with something different that nobody else is doing. I'll be happy when all my paintings are varnished. I think I'm going to do an auction in October, guys. Maybe the second weekend in October. I'll start them out really low. I wanted to put some resin ones in Etsy, but I just haven't had time to take them outside to photograph them because I can't really do them in here. There's too much glare.
That's what Marcy's doing. She's coming to help you
What? She's gonna offer
varnish
help?
and
Oh yeah.
resin, right?
I think so. She sprayed varnishes. I use Liquitex gloss, Kath. I buy it by the gallon from, I can't remember if I buy it from Amazon or if I buy it from Jerry's. I have a whole gallon sitting here, so I haven't ordered any. I'd have to look it up, Kath, to see where it's cheaper. Michael's is not running any good coupons, so it's not worth ordering it from there. You can get a 60% off coupon, order that from there. I have, Susan. I have quite a few of them. Actually, there's videos in my playlist. But I don't think it was a dirty pour. I think it was a flip cup. If you are afraid to use resin, start with tiles. Once you get used to spreading the resin and getting used to popping the air bubbles, then you can move up to 12 by 12 canvas. But that's when you want to start putting cardboard in the back, learning how to keep your surface level so you don't have to do more than 2 coats. Michael's will not have any coupons until this COVID thing is over with. I can guarantee that.
How can you guarantee that?
Because they lost so much money with people not being able to come in and shop. Kathy said put a drop of color in the middle and skewer it to the petals. Fingers are dyslexic. They had a 40 shell. I got mailed a 40. Oh, from my rewards program. But even that's not enough for me to save money on pouring mediums and stuff. Cute. I put a little dot of the violet on it.
I was going in there.
You don't want to get too much in the middle because you just pulled all that out. Yeah, that's the sale they run on their website all the time, Fran. Ron. Pouring medium is expensive. I buy my gallons from Amazon. When they mark them down to 48 bucks, I grab a couple. Because that's even cheaper than Jerry's. GAC 800 is expensive. I think I pay $67 a gallon for that. The Stone Coat takes care of me with resin, so I don't have that big expense.
Wondering if I should pull some of these in too.
Bye, Stacy. Thanks for coming. So you guys are going to start seeing shortages on paint.
What?
Remember we talked about this the other night? Because paint comes from China. So if you're not finding stuff, tubes of paint or jars of paint, it's because most of it's made in China. That's true, Brian. But I was having trouble getting a pigment. And thank goodness I had several bottles of that pigment. So I was all right for mixing. Yes, buy my paint now. sat here all day Saturday, was it? And refilled jars because I was getting low. I don't know, Patricia, it might all be here too. But I turned around today and I looked at the shelves and I'm like, oh, they're not faced anymore because they've been selling so much paint. I have, I think, 3 boxes full of tubes of paint to take for the retreat. I don't want to even touch those. I want everybody to have tons of color to play with while we're there. That was smart, Fran. Yep. That is true, Laura. Yep. But now I order their tinting medium for when I mix my paints. That I'm having a hard time getting because the mica that they use for that is from China. Oh, Martha, we have a beach retreat coming up next year in May. We got canceled out this year because of the virus, so we rebooked for next year.
Okay, I got one more thing I want to do. That wasn't it.
I'm just waiting to see how you're going to tilt this. Tammy says that's the fastest she's ever seen you move.
Hey.
Get him, Tam.
Tammy who?
Tammy Hanka.
Tammy. Thought you were my friend.
Yeah. So golden is made in the USA, but it's not just that, guys. It's the pigments that they use to make those paints are from China or Germany. So if we can't get them, we can't make them, you know. I do too, Laura.
Well, one of the problems that people don't realize is there is a container shortage, a shipping container shortage right now.
Yes, Alan knows these things.
Which is one of the reasons that the lead times and stuff coming out of China is so much longer.
Right, and that's why we had the canvas shortages too, because they couldn't get the canvases. And you'll notice that with Hobby Lobby. If you're buying rounds or ovals, and a lot of those are out of stock. Yeah, don't tilt it as much as you think you need to, though. It's not too thick. You suck most of it out. Kathy wants to know what's going on with the containers.
It's just a shortage. They're not turning them around fast enough.
It's because they were sitting in port so long somewhere else. Yeah.
Like up in the west coast. And there's a lot of freight still moving that just isn't moving fast enough. I don't know what to do. What to do. I mean, I have an idea, but you're going to think I'm crazy.
What?
You think I'm crazy. Right? Am I crazy?
I don't know yet. Derek's telling me to spit.
Well, I was thinking that too. But
Too late. Mona, he already put them on.
There's a method to my
Brian said,
madness.
do nothing, you're done. That's cool. Shelly's like, pick them up.
There is a method to my madness.
I have plenty of paint. I'm not worried about running out anytime soon. It's my additives that I'm worried about. So that just pulled the pinks off. Did it muddy it in the middle?
No. Okay, one more thing. I'm going to draw some of this black out.
Yeah, make sure you wipe your skewer each time. Thank you, Shell. I wanted to acknowledge Tammy's donation today. Thank you for your donation, Tam.
Thank you, Tammy. I'll let you pick on me a little more.
I believe it, Warren. I believe it. Shell said you're pickable.
Huh?
You're pickable.
I know. What do you think?
Got just that little wonk on that one, didn't you?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You can't stretch it because if you stretch it, it's
then I get wonk here.
Yeah. You can embellish it, put leaves and stuff on it when it's dry. You should see the look I get. Brian's telling you to nipple it with your balloon.
Really? I don't have.
You aren't seriously going to touch that, are you?
No.
Everybody's telling you to stop. It's pretty.
Okay. We'll stop.
So that pink on the outside edge will probably continue to open up too. So he'll have a little more wispiness yet. Yeah, Mona, we had a balloon that has like it is in a bag of balloons that we bought that has this little
Knobber.
knobber on it that looks like a nipple. I actually found some weird balloons in that package that have two bumps on them, like a Mickey Mouse head, kind of.
Okay. Off to the drying rack.
Be careful, the cord. Step high.
Oh, I got paw prints.
Almost. I think so too, Linda.
What's that?
We all have nipples.
Now the big challenge. Can I put them all back where they came from?
Gosh, I hope so. They're all in color order. Oh, you're off one. I have a rough time reaching that top shelf. I went a little too high on that one.
Yeah, well.
I think I can bring them down a step and just leave your neons up there because I don't normally use your neon colors. Linda, it's from Kitchen Restock, but they're called Winco. They're from Winco. WINCO. I can send you the link if you want to wait until I'm done. I'm enjoying the little 8-ounce bottles only because we don't use a lot of those colors. We use mostly our Garage Posse paints, so this way they don't stay on the shelf too long.
What canvas would you like?
I'm thinking about it.
Victoria, questions in caps, please.
Don't give her any grief.
Well, you should see her question. Thank you, Sue Johnson. Appreciate donation support.
Thank you, Susan. Brian's got this funky little cup too. Should we try this one? Have you used this yet?
I think you used it once.
Let's try this on a square canvas. Probably a 12, huh? I'm gonna have to prep some more canvases before Marcy gets here.
She put sorry in caps. Do you want to see her question? Right there.
All right, let me spray this because I know it'll stick. Okay, what'd you do with the WD-40? It's not in its regular spot. It's here.
Ron Smith wants to know, we're talking about nipples and wankers. What else is in the catalog? Do I gotta be 18? Cheryl says you definitely gotta be over 21.
That's why this show is not made for kids. Brian forgot about this one. Huh. Well, Brian.
Start doing inventory, Brian.
So what should we do with it? I think I'll do like 4 little mini flip cups. And then we could wreck it and then tilt after we put some paint around it. I haven't tried this one yet. I want to try it. So we're gonna put colors.
Mostly. What the hell, Brian? I don't even have that toy.
I've got one that no one else has, must be.
Okay, Deanne's got a question. Christina, do you sell color shift paint as well?
No. I do have some mica powders that I want to try to make my own color shift paints, but I have not attempted that because I want to make sure that I can still get those powders. So once things get a little bit better, back to normal, then...
Emily's saying purple and golds.
I really want to use this antique copper, though. This is more of a maroony gold copper.
Yeah.
And I can use Victoria's Muscadine wine with that because this will be non-metallic. And then maybe some gold. Ooh, and the coral would probably be pretty in there. And then we'll throw in a, I don't want to go back to the blue. could do indigo. This will be our contrast. We'll use white around it instead of black. Now,
Edmund Brown says pearl white.
I just did a painting with white though. I don't want to. I'm gonna do white around it. So we'll still, if I wreck it, we'll still get the white in it. So what do I want on the bottom that will come out on the top? I think I want the antique copper. So let me put these in the order I want them. It's like the cup game.
No lime green?
No lime green in this one. I want to kind of see if I can do something that's a little bit rich. Let's change it up a little bit. We'll do 2 one way. I keep wanting to put the top on that. And that's gold. So these were the new bottles that I bought from another place, and I really don't like them as much. They're not as squishy, but they're milkier, so it makes them better for shelf life for paints, but not that much different than our normal bottles. I'm learning a lot as I mix paint from companies. I always call and ask questions and try to stay informed. I want to be able to get some gold on there because I want to see if that'll create some cells.
Mo says we are all rebels here.
We are all rebels.
And Shat says rebels with a cause.
All right, let's go the opposite way. So we'll start with gold on that one.
Cheryl says, I'm a dang rule follower.
I kind of am a little bit too. You know, I don't want to create tension.
Tension?
Yeah, stress. Like, I don't want to stress people out. Enough people stress me out. I don't want to do it to someone else. Do I cause you stress? I shouldn't ask that question. I know the answer.
That's a silly question.
All right, so I ended with gold, so that worked out great. I love now that I put the paint on the tips of these caps, because then I know exactly which ones they go on. Oops, that was wrong. I just had a ton of white caps.
Cheryl says, never ask a husband that question.
Well, we are more like best friends than married people, aren't we?
We bicker.
Yeah, we're the Bickersons. I think that's what Sue calls us, the Bickersons. We find that funny. Oh, I don't think I want base paint. I think I want pouring paint. So I want it all to flow the same. Sorry about that, guys. So here's my pouring white. That needs to be stirred.
Margaret Baby says, I don't laugh this much watching a YouTube video. Porn Star says, rules are for the other people.
Kathy Carr, I love you. These sticks are awesome. Every time I use one, I think of her. Okay, so this is the way you can see my consistency too, guys. See how it leaves that trace, but it doesn't last long? That's what you're looking for. Another way too, when you're mixing paint, I'll just take a second to do this because we have some new people. Put a little paint on your stick, pull it out, rub your finger through. If it stays together, you're good. Now, the next step, tipping it, make sure it flows off the stick. If it doesn't flow off the stick very well, it's too thick. If it runs right together and runs off that stick, it's too thin. Okay. I'm ready to rock and roll this one.
What size canvas? 12 by 12?
It's 12 by 12, yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and spread that out to the corners just a little bit.
So Laura Thompson wants to know, where do you find those giant sticks? We find them in our P.O. box or...
Kathy sends them to us. I've seen them at, I want to say Walmart. I know Michael's has them. They're probably really expensive at Michael's. Check Walmart. Walmart online too. If you don't want to go out and shop. I don't go out very much.
Walmart.
Yep, I don't go out very much.
Linda Brown says she needs to order more of those large sticks.
I have what Alan calls primnesia. I get boxes delivered and I'm like, what is that? Well, what did you order? I said, I don't know. Today I had a bunch of packages today and I'm like, I don't know what's in any of them. I was so excited when that doggy outfit came today. All right. So I'm gonna, do I want to let it out all at once or do I want to let some out and then turn it?
Yeah, Cheryl, I can't take credit for that. I saw it on the internet.
You definitely thought of me.
Of course.
Tell them about the doormats we have.
Colleen Tippin says she also uses coffee stirrers. Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Karen from Waterfall Acrylics uses these little spoons from Dollar Tree for the small cups of paint. They're kind of nice because the paint peels right off if you let it dry. Oops. Camera's backwards, so I've got to get used to that. Oh my goodness. All right, I've got some interesting pattern here.
Think with your left side of your brain instead of your right side.
Well, of course you love the colors, Victoria. It's Victoria's muscadine wine. So let me just stretch it out a little bit. We're going to lose most of that white. I'm going to be honest with you. It's there just as a flow extender. I didn't want to lose anything cool. We got something cool.
So you're going to leave some negative space on it?
I like that there, don't you?
What?
I like that edge.
Yeah, but you got to take some of that out.
I know I have to take some off. This little thing here is kind of neat too. All right, let me take that off on that side. Get my paint back towards the middle there.
He's like, tip it.
So I got a big gob here. I'm hoping something's underneath that. Let me go back to this corner and get this corner off. Okay, let's stretch. Let me get it back together. I always like to keep my paint trying to flow together in one area. So we're going to bring it down until my white falls off. Maybe I'll stretch it back. I want to see what it's going to do first. No, I think I'm going to take it off. I'm not liking the negative space. There's too many pretty colors in here.
Ryan's making fun of your big sticks.
He's jealous. Oh. I got big sticks and I cannot lie. All right. Interesting. It looks like a dinosaur head in here. Come here. You guys see this. You can't see it on the camera because it's the opposite way. Does that look like a dinosaur head in the middle? Like a creature?
Mm.
I don't like that thing next to it, though.
I don't like the solidness in the center.
Well, I can't change that. Unless I did a little flip cup in the middle.
I don't know about that. What I miss? What I miss?
Let's torch it and see if anything's under that. Because that's the coral reef and the antique copper in the middle.
Shelly said she saw it. That's a balloon.
Yeah, I might have to balloon that. Because that little...
Yeah, they're really bad, huh?
That dinosaur head has a little friend, and I will show it up close. I don't want anybody getting grossed out or anything. It's just sometimes you get things in your paintings that shouldn't be there. And I think I have to turn it around, don't I?
Sue Johnson says, run your finger through just the middle.
I should have wrecked it, huh? Can you see it?
It's like a giraffe.
Emily saw it. Yeah, I could swipe. I could actually use blooming cell activator and swipe that middle a little bit and create some really cool cells. Shall not be named.
Patricia's blushing.
I think I should just do a little flip cup there, guys, don't you? Instead of messing with a swipe or anything.
Nancy says that white area looks like a swordfish. Lori says she's seeing all kinds of little creatures.
Mm-hmm. The colors are pretty.
One star says actually push the counter.
Let's try that first, and then you can always put a little flip cup in there. This is too big.
Mirror.
That's too big. Let's try a small one. I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up.
Did you just remove the giraffe?
I did. I had to get rid of his buddy. He's kind of there. His neck is still there. Now he's gone. Okay. I'm more happy with that now. Let's torch it.
Julie B says that worked perfectly. Yes, Lashot, he's extinct now.
I want to just pull a little bit of that blue over that gold too, because it's a big gob of gold there.
It's like the Loch Ness Monster.
So we're going to take that indigo over this bowl just a smidge. That brought up some of the coral reef too.
Vicky's like, no.
It's all good. It's fun to play once in a while. I gotta turn it around.
Emily says, keep on smearing.
Yeah, I've got a little appendage growing here too, but it's popping cells, so I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, now we're talking about appendages.
I actually like that. I don't know if I want to do it again. All right, I'm gonna leave it because I like it. I don't like the way it's popping on the white. You see where it's popping on the white?
Vicky's saying, walk away. Joyce says, leave it.
See, oh, the white's popping through. I hate when paintings do that. When you use a white base. But it's because I have silicone in my paint, so it likes to skip over. So if you're not using silicone, that should not happen to you.
Gail says, yes.
I'll give you an uppy close. Oops, let me go this way.
Emily says, pretty, great color palette.
It'll be
very
pretty.
rich.
It'll be very pretty when it's dry because that indigo is a very dark color. So as it dries, it'll darken up and that gold will pop.
Ryan says, you done, girl.
See, now I see a monkey face right there.
That's my reflection.
Right there. Cool. I'm happy with that. I hope these dry quick enough that I can move them tomorrow.
It's the second time you've done
It
that.
is because I got big feet. I have enough here. I can probably pull some tiles. So let's do that. If you guys have questions, we can do that too.
Emily said, I see tiles.
So now's the time to ask if you have questions. Ellen will read them to me and I'll answer them the best I can. So I'm dipping my sides first. I need this one. Not enough in there. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
Ryan, what's up? Did you drop it
Did I drop what?
in the painting when you tripped over the light for the second time?
No. I will hang on to those things for dear life. I will fall on the floor and my painting will still be okay. I've learned my lesson.
Sue Jansen says, dipping the sides is the best tip.
Thank you.
The chat says,
Pro tip.
we wore ourselves out tonight.
We had fun tonight. We always have fun with you guys. We just hate when we get the cranky ones that complain. It's like they don't like it, they don't have to watch, right?
So Kathy Carr's got a good
Oops, I
question.
forgot to dip the sides. Go ahead.
Could straight flow trowel be used to move paint on a canvas, like at the corners?
Yes. Yes, because Floetrol will dry clear. If you watch Marcy, she uses it like for a background to do a chain pull over a painting. Or, I mean, a string pull. She uses it for several different things. Hey, hon, can you grab me some cups? Just to set them here is fine. Because I want to torch them.
Got a question too.
Pop that up there.
Did you see it?
I think she's lagging.
Let's see. She was saying try running the galvanized.
Yeah, she's lagging, I think.
Vicky says, you talking about me, Bean?
Never, Victoria. The only time you complain is when you call me. I miss her. So if you guys don't know, Vicky's my cousin. She lives about 3.5 hours from me. We go down once in a while to visit.
They used to beat each other up when they were kids.
Yeah, we used to beat each other up when we were kids. She used to beat me up. Let's just say that. She was bullied. And we're cousins, you know, so it's even worse. All right. Let's see how much color we're going to get out of this one. This looks very colorful. Yeah, I'm going to do one more because I have 2 that are heavy. What color? Can you give me one more cup, sweetie? Thank you. So I want to get this one here, but I have to kind of preload my, oh, that gold is pretty there. I have to preload my knife before I come to get that. Oh crap, I didn't do the edges again. I'm not following my own pro tip. Yeah, it got a little mucky. That's all right.
Brian's catalog is called the Perv Pour catalog.
We should make a coffee table book with all the pictures of paintings that have nasty little things.
Deb Morse is pretty.
All right, let's torch them and see how many cells we get. My arms are covered in paint.
I found a snake yesterday.
You did find a snake yesterday, and I still don't know what kind it was. I know it's not a black snake because it was too red. I'm really hoping it wasn't a baby copperhead. But as long as you threw him over the bank, maybe he'll go visit somebody else. And I hope you gave him a really good ride, so he won't come back. Now they have lots of cells in them. But I think they'll be pretty when they dry. I want that indigo to darken up when it dries. Hot mess, hot mess. No more questions, huh?
Emily says, I know you two bicker, but you are a lovely team. I can feel your friendship.
Oh yeah, we're besties, guys. We don't fight long. I don't really think we fight, do we?
Yeah, we do.
I don't think so. Maybe you think we fight. I don't.
It's a quiet battle. We usually go to each.
Right. I'm out here,
corner.
you're in there. Yeah. It's he knows I'm angry when I won't come in the house and I just stay out here. But I do that a lot anyway.
Yeah, I'm looking for the mother, Linda.
Yeah. It's going to be a little stressful when we get the new puppy because I want her with me so I can bond with her.
Your mother isn't going to give her back.
My mother's not going to give her back to me. I just know she's not. And now I'm trying to talk my mom into coming back home with us. I wanted her to stay till Thanksgiving, and then we'd take her home the day after Thanksgiving, but she doesn't want to stay that long because, you know, she's not there to pay her bills. You know how people are. But we'll see. I would love it if you guys can meet her, you know. I could bring her on Monday Night Live and say, here's my mom.
Emily says that's why she loves Michigan. Rarely poisonous snakes. And her lakes have no salt and no sharks.
Yeah, but they have snow. We ran away from the snow. So thanks so much for watching tonight, guys. We love you all. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the PayPal donations. I see a couple in there. Really appreciate it. I am going to be having prizes for my sponsors that, sponsor the channel. And we give stuff away all the time. You don't have to pay to win a prize. It's just something special that we do for everyone that helps us purchase supplies. And if you've donated through PayPal or left me a tip from buying paints or sent me an Amazon gift, your name's automatically entered in the drawing. So
The quarterly.
Yep. And I'm going to have some beautiful things.
That's next Thursday, I think.
The 1st of October. Today's only the 21st.
All right.
You got 9 days.
All right, a week from Thursday.
Oh, whatever. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next one.
Have a good evening.
Watch for Marcy on our channel. Bye.